Hey folks, Mika again, from the land not on most world maps. September has been quite an eventful time for games and gaming media. TGS 2020 wrapped up with plenty of new trailers and game announcements. The new line of GPUs and CPUs, which kinda cost me an arm and a leg, have been announced. Rockstar was hacked, leading to arrests, and Google Stadia is dead. Yeah, I know, the last one is a real shocker. September shenanigans aside though, October is looking packed. Here are our top 5 picks for the month. Love 'em or hate 'em, Blizzard is back with Overwatch 2. Now, free to play, they're bringing in a roster of new heroes, reworking the old ones, and even reducing the size of teams to 5v5 for those quicker matches. Although mired a bit with controversy for its various decisions, such as the later unlock of heroes and game modes, as well as the problem of phone verification not working for some players, you still can't deny the anticipation for the release by fans. With new game modes, new heroes, and adjustments to their overall formula, here's hoping it's still just as good a time as the original in its heyday. Developed by Asobo Studios, the first game of the series, A Plague Tale: Innocence, was surprisingly good, and I'll be honest, many of us here at MN Gaming completely missed out on the first one, but thanks to our member Salahuddin 101, we had a bit of a recap, which you might have seen on our Twitch channel. Requiem then is a sequel to the first game and has protagonists Amicia and Hugo return to the story after escaping from their infected homeland. Things don't quite turn out well for them, however, as they try to settle down. Hugo's curse reawakens again and the plague of rats return. Now older and more hardened, both of them set out to seek a prophetic island of sorts in hopes of curing Hugo and finally put an end to it all. The game has much larger areas and improved stealth, allowing you to strike from the shadows, or, if you prefer a more confrontational approach, the improved combat system now allows Amicia to use knives, stones, and even crossbows to dispatch enemies. Some choices may come back to haunt you though, but we are definitely curious to see how this tale ends. We don't quite know what to make of Scorn. Developer Ebb Software brings a world where human bodies and machines are combined in an eerie but almost entrancing manner. Inspired by the works of H.R. Giger, Scorn has us wake up into the middle of its hellscape with no explanation whatsoever. Though it looks like a first-person shooter and you do have some weapons you can use, the game seems to be primarily going for a horror setting. With no dialogue and only the ambience of the cabins and the creaking of the world around you, it seeks to confront players with a more overbearing and oppressive horror, rather than the in-your-face kind. As a human-machine hybrid person, the only way to figure out what is going on is to explore the many eerie areas of Scorn by yourself. From one exclusive to the other, our next pick on the list is Bayonetta 3. Developer Platinum Games' Golden Child returns once again to the Switch in this new century, featuring even more weapons, the ability to control your summons, and even fuse with them in battle. This time you'll not be taking on angels or demons, but man-made entities called homunculi. All the old favorite characters are here, of course, including the new contender Viola. Sporting her katana and being able to summon her own demon, the cat Cheshire, she comes back with her own moveset to learn and master. The game also includes a naive angel mode, which supposedly tones down all the nudity and some of Bayonetta's dances. Considering it's on the Nintendo platform, it's hardly surprising though. Expect a wild and bizarre hack-and-slash adventure as well as some amazing kaiju-esque battles for this title. Look, you know it and I know it. As small deviants, we absolutely adore Call of Duty. This makes Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 a shoo-in for our last selection of the month. With supposedly new changes to the gameplay such as improved AI for enemies, water physics, and even a third-person perspective apparently, can this remake recapture the magic of the classic? Coming back with new game modes such as Knockout, Prisoner Rescue, and even a rumored 3v3 mode, as with all rebooted franchises, it's always a bit of a question as to whether it can deliver or not, of course. And with news of hacking and other malicious players already floating about with the beta version, developers Infinity Ward have their work cut out for them. And that's it. That's our top 5 picks for the month of October. There's actually a lot more games that have piqued our interest for this month though, and if you're curious what they are, take a look at our game release calendar for the month. October's looking packed, and you know November has some pretty heavy hitters incoming. So, what are your picks for the month of October? Let us know in the comments below. Here's Meeker signing out from the land not visible on most world maps.